So now what is the significance of arm's length principle? So there are several reasons as to why the OECD member countries and other countries have adopted the arm's length principle. So parity between MNCs and independent enterprises. A major reason is that the ALP provides broad parity of tax treatment of MNCs independent enterprises. Since the ALP puts associated and independent enterprises on a for more equal footing for tax purpose, it avoids the creation of tax advantage and disadvantage that would otherwise distort the relative competitive position of these entities. The ALP thus promotes the growth of international trade and investment by removing these tax considerations for economic decisions. Then determines real taxable profits. The transfer price adopted by a multinational has a direct bearing on the proportional profit it derives in each country in which it operates. In inadequate or excessive consideration is paid if inadequate or excessive consideration is paid for the transfer of goods, services, or intangible property between the members of an MNC group, the income calculated for each of those members will be inconsistent with their relative economic contributions. An arm's length price, a price two independent firms operating at arm's length would agree on, is needed to determine taxable profits earned in each country. The arm's length doctrine the arm's length doctrine permits the taxing authority to rectify the accounts of the enterprise so as to reflect correctly, reflect correctly the income that the establishment would have earned if it were in an independent enterprise. Then reduction of artificial price distortion. If the ALP is not followed, an MNC will sell goods or provide services to a controlled entity in a high tax regime at a high price which exceeds the market price, and to an entity in a low tax regime or a tax haven at a low price which is lower than the market price. This would result in extreme price distortion of goods and services in the international market. Then minimization of double taxation. The ALP is an international concept and it represents the international norm. The potential of double taxation is minimized since the international transfer pricing adjustment to the transfer price in one tax jurisdiction requires a corresponding adjustment in the other tax jurisdiction. Accurate measurement of economic contribution. The ALP provides accurate measurement of the fair market value of the economic contribution units of an MNC. The focus of the ALP is to ensure that the proper amount of income is attributed to where it is earned. This results in each unit of the MNC earning a return commensurate with its economic contribution and risk assumed.